childhood. I used to dream as often as I could on the days of my childhood. Used to dream as often as I could. There were princes of all kinds and shabby monsters in my dreams, in my dreams, in my dreams. Then I grew older and found the prince in my dreams. Shared a love with him, it was like a fairy tale. I thought it would never end. With the words of love, they lived happily ever after. With the words of love, they lived happily ever after. From inside your heart, from inside your soul, with the words of love, your dreams you can't let go. From inside your heart, from inside your soul, with the words of love, your dreams you can't let go. But then a monster came ahead. From inside your heart, from inside your soul, how could you be both? The monster and the prince. I had never dreamt, I would never dream in the days of my childhood a prince could be the one I called a monster too. Then I grew older and found the prince in my dreams. Shared a love with him, it was like a fairy tale. I thought it would never end. With the words of love, they lived happily ever after. With the words of love, they lived happily ever after. From it.
All right. Hello, Planner fam. What's cooking? I haven't filmed in quite some time, so I do apologize. Why can't I get the pages out of my planner? Okay. I didn't mean to zoom in yet. Just a stunning, cute little base for husband's birthday week. Okay. So yes, I've not planned in a while, but you know what? If Andrea can get caught up, so can I. So begins getting caught up. It is September and we are planning June. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you can hear football in the background, I have Red Zone on. So Cammie came to work with me this day. Damn it, I have a little hair. Oh, just cut. Obviously, I went to work because, you know, I gotta make money and stuff. Too low. So how's everyone doing? What's going on? What's cooking? It is football season is upon us, and I am thwacking in my fantasy league. I mean, can I show you what last week's was? Because, yikes. I don't know this new, it's not a new app, but it's ESPN updates every freaking year, and it's stupid. League. I want the scoreboard from last week. There we go. Bit of a difference. Anyway, we love to see it. I hate that these two are the same. So yes, Cami came to work with me. Usual Monday chaos. Which in these difficult times, we will take chaos when we can, because it means things are okay. Okay, so Cami came to my office. I think she's coming to my office tomorrow because I didn't book the dog walker. I'm trying to convince my husband that we should go to the Whitecaps, the league can champ game on Tuesday. So far, he's ignoring me. And it's going to be for Jason picking me up. I stayed at work late this day. And then I baked some cookies, which I might actually do today. I just got home from, I did a sweat and sodium test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very enlightening, and I can't wait to see the full report. But I will just state that I had a fair amount of wine last night. Not hungover by any means today. But I did, when I started the run, or before I started the run, she took my saliva to test my hydration status, and I was hydrated. So, I'm just going to switch these around too. I would just like to tell my coach, I told you so. I was right. Obviously, I do not condone just drinking and then going out for a run the next day, and I only ran 5K, but it just went to show that I was hydrated when I started the run. You just can't be stupid about it. Okay, we're gonna have to cut that. So it will be very interesting to see how that all comes back. Give me. What is happening? So this day I had a run workout in the morning. Okay, we need a different orange. Let's go with okay, I could probably use that. I just gotta move things. This is what happens when I don't film. so what did we do this summer? Basically just enjoyed our first summer with Cammie in Vancouver. We did take her camping, which you will see. I'm not going to say she loved it as much as Bree, but she did have a good time. So we'll see. She just doesn't like the long car rides. I get it. She does like the charging stops, though. She's a big fan. Okay. We got my run workout. I still had a race to do. I actually have a race next weekend. It's just a 10K, but I hate 10Ks with an absolute mother freaking passion. Okay, so work went there, and then so I forgot my watch at home this day. I had to charge it after my run, and I just forgot to put it back on, so I felt very off all day. Jason had to swing by his parents this day. We watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and I pulled some stickers. And we are currently watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine again, but only because it's coming off of Netflix in Canada, so we need to figure out who is going to have it. And no, I am not getting another subscription. I refuse. I'm out. Okay, Wednesday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had coffee in the morning, and I did manage to film a day by day. Obviously, I went to work, and then after work this day, this was Global Run Day. So I met up with the crew over at Spanish Banks, the beach, and we went for a nice easy 5K run. And then we had a barbecue. So that was fun. Had a blast. This might actually be the last day by day I probably filmed. I might have done one more. I am so behind, and it's very daunting. I'm not sure. I might just film and then just do a bunch of voiceovers until I'm caught up. I don't know. We'll see. Hockey season is upon us again, so at least I'll have a little more time, 1 to 2 times a week, to film where I don't have to lock myself in this room that turns into an oven. Okay, Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the day that my mother-in-law had her heart surgery. I don't know why I didn't go for a run. I probably did. Oh, I did. I went after work. I'm just going to cut this. I'm not moving stickers again. Jason is currently, it's raining today, which we need. But I'm just gonna switch these. It's car free day on Main Street, which I usually love going to, but I was like, nah, I just trekked to Port Moody in the rain And I've had enough of wearing a rain jacket for one day. And I understand how ridiculous that sounds. But that's just where we're at. I'm not ready to be wearing my rain jacket all the time. Which I did officially splurge. I bought myself a Patagonia jacket. I could actually go for another coffee. I should really just drink some water. Which I filled at the JJ Bean. But I was too busy drinking my Americano. It was like super hot this day. So I was dying of heat. I am not built for summer running. It's hard to run in the rain and the winter and the cold, but it's so much better than the summer. I just like summer so I can paddleboard and be warm. Friday was Jason's birthday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know what's happening in this football game, but it sounds crazy. Cammy. Did she come to my? No, she did not come to. Did she come to my office? I don't remember whose office she came to, but she did come to work. Okay, we're not going to use a square box. Let's just use this one. So I stayed at GS for First Friday for a hot second. And then I went and met Jason and my sister and Brett. And then after dinner, we walked them to the SkyTrain, and then Jason came with me downtown to go drop off a book at the library. Library was closed, but we got the after hours drop. Happy birthday, husband. Work. I honestly should probably just do a little bit of work right now. But I am tired, and I don't think it's going to be very productive work. So we're just not going to. I will, however, respond to the caterer for our upcoming Gloktoberfest. I just need to finalize the food, and they accommodate us quite well because we have a fair amount of people who don't eat pork and some who don't eat chicken. So we always got to have the right assortment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. We went to the lake this day. The day before. So I don't know what happens when you book with Bunsen, but all the passes go within like 2 minutes. But I was on there and it wouldn't load. So I wasn't very pleased. Aaron got himself a full day pass. I managed to get a half day pass, which is fine. We didn't know how Cammy would react to the paddleboard anyway. So yeah, we went with Aaron and Katie. We got there first. We obviously don't have a child, so it's a little bit easier for us to get out of the house and make sure that we can grab a spot that the dog is allowed to be at. And then Cammy had to have a bath. She willingly jumped in the lake and went for a swim, which I promise you Cammy would, or Brie would have never done. If she did that, it would have been like I've made a huge mistake. All right, we'll just leave it as the little one. And then we just tidied up. Okay, these little ice cream cones from Laurel, super cute. So we got lake day. When you do the half day pass, you just have to be out by 2. We were out at like 2:30. Nobody towed us or ticketed us, so it's fine. Cammy had a little bath. And then we went to Ernest after her bath. I think we left her at home and then we just walked to Ernest ourselves. She was tired. She did not protest being in her crate. All right, Sunday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Obviously, I went for a run. Coffee with the crew, and I came home and I had a bath. I decorated the cupcakes because we were going over to Erin and Katie's this night for pizza. And then I cleaned. And then we did pizza night. And I just made it audible. I read this night. Oh, I should order from Carly. I need more bath scripts. Pizza night and read. Huzzah. My battery's about to die, so this was perfect timing. How cute. Super cute. All the shops I used will be linked below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I am going to try to get caught up, but it might take a little bit of time, but we all gotta start somewhere. So bear with me while I get caught up. Hopefully by the end of September, but I don't know. Just depends on how busy work is. But yeah, I will see you in my next video.